Hey crew, Mitch here, Airsmash Games. Today we are unboxing Nemesis Retaliation from Awakened Realms. Nemesis Retaliation is a sci-fi game, 14 plus due to the horror themes, 60 minutes per player, up to 5 players, so that could be up to 5 hours if you play 5 players, which is a crazy time. I got all the parts, so I got the all-in, I got all the acrylic tokens, the extra races, the art book, the extra characters, the mat. So the Australian boat was pretty late compared to the rest of the boats, so I got mine relatively late. A lot of people have done this already, but hopefully you still watch this. Let's get into the unboxing. We're going to start with the art book for Nemesis Retaliation. So let's get into it. So normally I'd be sitting down, but today I am standing up, so that is the difference. New book click. Wow, this art is crazy. This can go along with my other art book collection with my Stalker book. I think it's about the same size. That one's scary. This is some of this is very ominous. Obviously, I didn't play the first two, and it does seem a bit excessive to go all in on the third one, but this looked really good, and yeah, so here we are. The art is typical Awakened Realms, top notch. With like the occasional cuteness in there. So yeah. And that's it for the art book. So that's the art book. Let's have a look at the mat. So here's the mat. This side here is the side that's the like pre-printed side. So it's got the top and the edges and all of the separate corridors and rooms already printed. So that for like your first time, also it does have the sectors. It would be useful most of the time, but if you want a cleaner version, there's this side of the mat, which is much cleaner line-wise, but I don't know. I'm not sure what side I'll play with, like once I get used to the game. Probably the other side still, but we'll see. So that's the mat. Let's move on to the next thing. Next, we're going to get into the Nemesis core box and the core box acrylic tokens. So let's open this thing up. So this one sticks out a little bit. Obviously, there's a bit of some extra cardboard in there that there would normally be. So hopefully it's not always like that. So yeah, let's get inside. Have a look. Oh yeah, that's a lot of cardboard. Rule book, pretty dense, 39 pages. That's a lot. So, and it's mostly walls of text as well, so that's going to be fun to teach people. Since I'm always the one that teaches. Room help sheets. Game terms. These are nice help sheets, if I'm honest. These are like one of the really nice ones. Pretty decent paper. Don't look like they'd break, like rip and break too easy, so that's good. Queen thing. So, bag building from the Queen. So if the Queen's alive, the Queen is dead, etc. Okay, yeah, this is why it was so full. all of these. Let's open these up. All right. So we have corridors and ammunition. More corridors and what's that? Grenades. More corridors and what are they? Oxygen, possibly? These are very shiny. They are picking up all the light. More corridors and med kits, maybe? Characters, corridors, and board edge. Punch for bag punch. Board edge stuff. A few other things. Rooms and oxygen markers and more rooms. God, so many punch boards. More rooms. Sorry, I should have been having them this way. What am I doing? More rooms. Oh, that was right. Hibernatorium. So that's the top of the board. And some doors. Other parts of the board. And lastly, more characters and some health dials. So we got character boards, 2 more character boards. Oh, some dice. It's pretty weighty as well. Wasn't expecting them to be so weighty, but that's good. Some noise dice, shooting dice, the spinner bits, the malfunctioning room things. Ooh, those are nice. The noise tokens. I take them out, but they look very nice. Fire tokens, also very cool. Probably won't take them out right now, but clear rock of some sort. I'm not sure what that does. Generic cubes for health, etc. Standees, won't be needing those. Extra random standing bit. The scanner for the. Let's take this one out. Contamination card scanner. Ooh, that's quality. That is quality. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, heaps more stuff. All right. I think that's your bag, like your inventory. Either your inventory, and it also tells you what player number you are, because that makes a difference in this game. Inventory and stuff. Don't think there's anything underneath those, so we won't pull them all out. Yep, putting it in the wrong. Oh god, I'll fix that afterwards. Nemesis bag for bag building when you get bag when you're filling up the bags. Queen cards and like some item cards. I've got sleeves for all of this, but I sleeved a lot of Stalker and that took me hours. I'm not sure if I'll play this enough to warrant the sleeves. Like, obviously, since it can be a very long game. So yeah, that was some items and some Queen stuff. The Awakened Realm sleeves are good. If they're definitely good, it's just a long process when there's lots of cards. Okay, so there's some injury cards, random injury cards, weapons, things you can pick up, starting weapons, I'm assuming, scanners and stuff, sonic guns. Oh yeah, these are the things you'd like draft for before the game. Exploration cards for the Prime Blood. So there's 3 different races: the Prime Blood, the Zyrians, and the Sangrivores, maybe? I don't know. So these are the exploration cards for the Prime Bloods. Oh, so these are the... Okay, So these are the room placement cards. And then we got your characters. Well, actually, I'll go through them slower. Medical support. Contractor. So that includes the contractor's expansion, heavy gun operator, recon, combat engineer, officer. Yeah, and so here's the player number where you can pick your players. When at the start of the game, your player number gets assigned to you. Some tasks, which we won't look at because I want them to be a surprise. And some objectives. So that's those. Go into the next ones, which I'm going to guess are maybe character abilities. Oh no, solo stuff. All solo stuff. Oh, and attack cards for the Prime Bloods. Okay, cool. So some events. Events for the Prime Bloods. The Queen awakens. Oh no. Bite. You're gonna get bitten. Infecting. Tail attack. Some very cool art. Solo cards. Might give this a go solo before I play it with a group. Who knows? It's an interesting decision because, well, I guess technically if you're playing it solo, it should only be an hour. But first game is always longer. And who actually trusts how long a game says it's going to be? So these are all action cards for all the characters. So reaction cards. I don't know if I want to read any of these. I guess you got. I guess a lot of it's like game dependent, and then there's like the generic cards as well, and then all the contamination cards which can go in your deck. Wow, I didn't realize there was so many of them. Sometimes some people can read them. I don't know if I haven't tried them for long enough to read one. No, I don't think I can in a quick span like that. But maybe if I looked at it harder, I could. All right, it's taped. Oh, just taped. All right, so here's the minis. We will start with. I guess we'll start with the characters. Nice. These feel a little small comparative to normal. But I guess it doesn't really matter that much in this game. All the character does is really show you where you are on the map. So the mini doesn't need to be huge, I guess, but for how small they are so incredibly detailed. I'm looking at these through the lens, so I'm not seeing them straight up, but they look incredibly detailed. So yeah. And then last character, that one's locked in. This one's definitely a bit smaller than the others. Why do you keep free? I don't know what's going on with the focus, but the little robot, or at least the base for the robot, and one of the tops for the robot. All right, next we'll go through the bags. We're not gonna go into the bags, I don't think. They're just the different types of enemies. You can kind of see them through the bag. A lot of them are the same anyway. Not the same, but like similar design. Like these ones are probably adults. Oh no, maybe not, because there's bigger ones, so maybe they're the adults. These are probably like, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember. And then there's these ones, these savage things. Are these all the same or are these different? Nope, they look like, there's a couple of different poses, but yeah, it looks like there's 4 different poses. All right. Oh, that one is proper stuck. I don't want to break it. That one's not coming out. Don't want to break it. I will deal with that later. Yeah, looks like there might actually be some like plastic damage here. Oh, and lastly is the queen. Yeah, there she is. And the back. Very cool. Very cool. And then what else we got in here? Very mini baby ones. And then the discs. 6 colors. Not sure why 6, but 6 colors. So yeah, that is all the minis. So I will pack this main box up. Just quickly also go through the tokens for the core box. So let's quickly rip these open. So, all right. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, these are the bag tokens. All right, I won't open them yet. Oh, they're like ammo, all the ammo and stuff. Ooh, nice. They're like somewhat weighty as well. So I don't need to punch those ones. Well, I probably will anyway, but they don't need to be used, which is good. All right, I will put this stuff away and then go into the next thing. All right, next we'll get into the alternative queen and we'll go for the stretch goals after that. Well, let's have a look at the alternative queen first. So I'm assuming this is a prime blood alternative queen. Guess we'll find out. Ooh. Ooh, standee. Ooh. What is that? Oh, that's a big girl. Big butt. So yeah, that's the alternative queen. Next, we will go into stretch goals. Got the bioenhancement engineer expert. I don't know where I got engineer from the bioenhancement expert. Contractor rule sheets, insider expansion rulebook, Neoflash Cult expansion. Oh, I forgot the Neoflash Cult was in here. Yep. So this has got Neoflash Cult as well in this bit. So there's 4 races. I was wrong before. Because yeah, Neoflash is in this one. Queen is on the map. So it's the counterpart to the Prime Bloods one. Some extra contractor characters. Janitor, mechanic, pilot, and scout. And all the bag tokens, I assume. Go through some of these first, I guess. There's a dice. Interesting dice. Assume it's a dice. Oh, first player token. I'll have to paint him up. because it's an inconsequential thing, and if I make it look bad, then well. And then there's the this expansion is it's like I don't remember what her name is, but she like walks around and does stuff. She could be good, she could be bad. There's the character, which was the bioenhancement guy. So some of the Neo Flash cult. I guess these are probably the adults. 3 of them look the same, and then there's 2 that are different. So these ones are a little different. Yep. So that's the first lot of minis and stuff. Then we got the bottom box, which has a whole lot of cards. Should we look at the cards? Personal defense weapon. Interesting. So we got cultist. So these are just some like picking. No, I think we'll pass on those ones. Oh yeah. So this is the bioenhancement experts pick card and their action cards, I assume. I'll go through those. Oh, okay. So that's the dice. So the lucky burst die. What's this? Oh yeah, the rooms for the Neo Flash cult. Life support control. Okay. There's obviously a couple of different expansions in here. I'm not going to go through them all. These are all the action cards for all those other minor positions that you could have got. And then we'll go to also the minis. So we've got these little crab things. Yeah, these little things that are very spiky, that are already pushing their way out of the bag. More little crabby things. And they've got guns on their tails. Yeah. So some of them, and then lastly, little things that look like hovercraft. They got a fan on their butt. Wow, that's what it looks like. Oh, and these ones are different too. So yeah, that's all of the Neo Flash Cult stuff. While I was editing, I realized I didn't take the Queen out. So here's the Queen of the Neo Flash Cult. Yeah, she's very detailed. And got some spiky bits. So yeah. We'll have a quick look at the acrylic tokens. Oh yeah. Okay. So these are just the bag tokens. And what are these? Oh yeah. Neo Flash. Some Neo Flash specific stuff. So that's cool. So that's the acrylic tokens for them. Next. What are these? This is the stories, I'm pretty sure. Untold Stories. Number 4, because number 1 and 2 were in original Nemesis. Number 3 was in Lockdown, I think. Or maybe it was the other way. 2 were in Lockdown, 1 was in... Either way. So these are some cards. I assume these are like personal mission cards, so we won't actually go through those because those are probably spoilers. So this adds a campaign, basically, and a whole bunch of... Oh, okay. So it's like it's a comic. That's really cool. So we got a campaign sheets and 1 punch board. So yeah, that is personal stories number 4. All right, we'll go through these 2 first, and then lastly, we will go to the last 2 races. So the Zarians and stuff. So this is the support squad. So this is for if you don't have original Nemesis and Lockdown, that you can have the original characters. So, or not. Maybe that was the other one. Either way, a couple of new characters. UAV operator, sharpshooter. Their cards. Their character items and stuff. Their rings. One, for some reason, isn't in the bag. And you got the sharpshooter. Very detailed. And UAV operator. And the UAV. So yeah, this is support squad. We will move on to the terrain pack. This has got to be my longest unboxing ever. This has taken ages. And I've probably cut a bunch as well. Anyway, terrain pack. Ooh, this is a deep box. Alright, so some terrain, which includes a gun turret. Wow, that's so cool. No wonder this took so long to produce. There is so much in here. Ship. Not sure what these are, but yep. I'm sure we will find out soon. Go in. The doors that come out, which is very cool. So the doors. And then we've got eggs. So if you want to pick up some eggs, you can. And then that's the top layer. And then the bottom one, I was hoping to condense this a bit more, but this looks like it's going to take up a lot of space. All right, so these are all the top sections for the robot. All the different ones you can get. This one's got a machine gun on it. This one's got, I guess that's a flamethrower maybe. Storage capacity. Is he dead? Or is it just a random dude? Looks like he might be dead. Oh no. Another dead guy. Or girl. I guess these might be the original characters, the 5 characters. Or 5 of the characters when they die. And put these out. Which is morbid. Kind of cool. Yeah, these seem to be all the some of the characters when they die. Very morbid. All right, that is the terrain pack. Last, I put them in the lid, didn't I? Please hold. Alrighty, last thing. The 2 extra racers and the acrylic tokens. So we will go with the Zarians first. This is a very small box. I thought there'd be more, adding an extra race and all, but obviously not. Phase. Zarian status cards. And, oh, hello. A couple of multicolored ones. This must only be like a minor thing, like a invaders, and they just annoy you maybe, rather than them being like a bag, like a whole race that you fight throughout the entire mission. So yeah, that's really cool. The multicolored there. I know Awakened Realms are going to start doing that a lot more. I'm pretty sure it's in. I think it's in one of the upcoming games, or I don't remember. There's a lot of games out there these days. Let's go with the Sandgrooves. I've probably said this 6 different ways and been wrong every time, but I guess that doesn't really matter. You know what I'm talking about, these dudes. So let's open her up. The bags, tokens, which we won't use because of we've got the acrylic ones. King. This one has a king. It's not a queen. The king is alive. Sandgrove. Grievers. Oh man. So yeah, this one has a king instead of a queen. Oh wow, why is this box so heavy? I guess it's probably because of the cards. But yeah, same as the other ones, except this one has a tainted blood deck, which I'm not sure what they do. And yeah, exploration cards, all the same as, we don't need to go through them because the prime bloods, we went through everything else. So that's the King's Health. So these look like they're like more like an undead blood cult kind of thing. I might be completely off on that. Hey, come on. Like vampires almost. Interesting. These must be the adults. That one's a cool design. These little things are like crawlers. You got like screeny things here. Sorry, the reflection on the bag is probably not great, but get the idea. Dudes with stabby arms. More crawly things with tentacles out the back. And more stabby arm guys. So there's a couple of different types. And last, before I show you the last thing up close, please remember to like and subscribe, because we get games like this where there is a king. There's a lot of big games coming to my house soon, so yeah, please subscribe if you enjoy my content. But yeah, I am Mitch from Airsmash Games, and this has been my unboxing of the Nemesis Retaliation. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Oh, and the acrylic tokens are just the same as the other ones. Thanks for watching.